Wait, before you start, we have to do a real clap, guys. Can we do that? Thank you. Thank you. They get a little tired at the end. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Leticia.
Shh. Come closer. Look into my eyes. I always was a fascinating creature, you know. Tender, sensitive, thoughtful. I was wise beyond my years, and so flexible in the writing of my graceful body. It will give you pleasure to watch me dance, will it not? Shall I dance for you? Shall I coil up into a ring? Shall I flash my scales and wind myself around? Shall I clasp you to my steel body in a gentle, cold embrace, one of many? According to the Chinese zodiac, the snake symbol represents a woman or someone who is really obsessed with her beauty. She's said to be seductive and unfaithful. But if you cross her, or if you do something do something to her, she'll never trust you again, and she'll get even. My piece is called The Serpent's Tail by Leonard Andreyev, and it's about a snake, and she's telling you why she bites, basically. So I thought it was kind of opposite to the Chinese zodiac, and that was really interesting. Shh. Look into my eyes. Why do you look away? Don't you like my straight, piercing gaze? Come closer. I want to feel your warmth. I always was a fascinating creature, and those that I loved will love tenderly and truly. Do you see my teeth? My white, sharp, enchanting little teeth? I used to bite when I kissed. Not painfully, no, just a nibble, a tender caress. I would bite until the first bright drops of blood appeared, until a cry came forth, which sounded like the tinkling of a bell. It was very pleasant. Do not think otherwise. If my little bite was unwelcome, those whom I kissed would not have come back for more, would they? And they did come back. They came as if drawn by some irresistible force. They could not help themselves, and I kissed them many times. It is only now that I can kiss but once. How sad. Only once. One kiss for each. But it is only I, the sad one, who kiss but once and must seek love again. My lover knows no love after mine. To him, my one tender nuptial kiss is binding and eternal. I will never deceive you. Be patient, and when my story is ended, I will kiss you too. I love you. Look into my eyes. It's not true that my eyes are magnificent and enchanting. Have you ever seen such a firm look, a straight look? It's like a steel forced against your heart. I am a queen now, and you cannot fail to see my beauty. But there was a time once. What a strange time. The thought troubles me. What a strange and confusing time. No one loved me. No one worshipped me. I was persecuted with such cruelty, trampled in the mud. What a strange time it was. One of many. I told you to come closer, didn't I? Why did they not love me? Was I not a fascinating creature then as I am now? Only then I lacked malice. I was gentle and kind-hearted, and I danced wonderfully. But they tortured me. They burned me with fire. Those heavy, coarse beasts trampled upon me, their terrible weight pressing down. Cold tusks and bloody mouths tore my tender body. And in my powerless sorrow, I bit sand. I swallowed the dust on the ground. I nearly died of despair. I was near death every day, crushed. Every day I was dying of despair. Oh, what a terrible time it was. Do you not pity me? The stupid forest has forgotten everything. It doesn't remember that time, but I remember. Come closer. Comfort me. Me, the offended one, the sad one, the loving one who dances so beautifully. I love you. You understand me, don't you? Alone. How was I to defend myself? I had only my white, wonderful, sharp little teeth. They were good only for kisses. How could I defend myself from those terrible beasts? It is only now that I carry on my neck this terrible burden of a head, and my look is commanding and straight. But then my head was light and my eyes would gaze meekly. Then I had not yet any poison. Oh, my head is so heavy. It's hard for me to hold it up. I have grown tired of my look. 2 stones are on my forehead. They are my eyes. Perhaps the glittering stones are precious, but it's hard to carry them instead of gentle eyes. They oppress my brain. It's so hard for my head. I see you in a green mist. You're so far away. Come closer. Come embrace me. You are very strong, are you not? Come and show me your strength. I'm trembling. You see, even in sorrow I'm beautiful. I'm only weak because of love. I love you. I bear you no ill will. You nor the others. One of many. I lived and suffered. I was silent. I hid myself when I could. But they pursued me without mercy until I could no longer weep. They pursued me. I, who wept such great tears, such wonderful tears of passion. I cannot weep, and my easy dance grew faster and even more beautiful. I danced with sorrow in my heart. They despised my swift dance and would have killed me if they could. Suddenly my head began to grow heavy. How strange it is. My head grew heavy, just as small and beautiful, just as wise and beautiful. It had suddenly grown terribly heavy. It bent my neck to the ground and hurt my delicate body. Now I'm somewhat used to it, but at first it was dreadfully awkward and painful. I thought I was going to die, but I did not die. And suddenly, my look became heavy. It became fixed and strange. Even I was frightened. I was frightened of myself. I wanted to turn and glance away, but I could not. I could not look straight ahead as I do now. I could only pierce my eyes ever more deeply. I was petrified. Look into my eyes. Just as everything I look upon becomes petrified. Look into my eyes. I love you. I want to give myself to you. I want to open my heart, my sensitive heart. I want to share with you everything, my whole being, my essence. I want you to understand my suffering. I want an equal, a perfect union, but it's not possible. All of my efforts are in vain. I'm alone. I will always be alone. My first and final kiss is full of rippling sorrow, and the one I love is not here, and I must seek love again and tell my tale from the beginning, if only to hear a familiar voice. My heart cannot bear itself, and the poison torments me, and my head grows heavier. Am I not beautiful in my despair? Come closer. I'm almost ready to kiss you. I can taste the venom. I am preparing it for you. I was always fond of precious stones, but think, beloved, how much more precious is a little drop of my poison. It's such a little drop. Have you ever seen it? Never? Never? But you shall. You shall see. Consider how much suffering, painful humiliation, powerless rage I had to endure in order to bring forth this one little drop. I am a queen. In this tiny drop I carry death to the living, and my kingdom is limitless. Even as grief is limitless, even as death is limitless. I am queen. I am beautiful. Oh, come close. Come to me. My story has not yet ended. That day I crawled into the cursed forest, into my green dominion. I was a queen, and like a queen I bowed graciously to the right and graciously to the left. And they ran away. Like a queen I bowed to my subjects, and they queer people, they ran. Why'd they run? Look into my eyes. Do you see in them anything frightening? A terrible glimmer, a flash. Do you feel fear? Are you petrified? Are you lost? I shall soon dance my last dance. I shall coil into rings. I shall flash my scales dimly. I shall clasp my steel body to your gentle, cold embrace. Here I am. Accept my only kiss, my nuptial kiss. It is the deadly grief of all oppressed lives. One of many. I love you. Die.